What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. And today it's gonna be a great upload because today we're modifying and improving some parts on this car. Last time out at the track I realized that my injectors were pretty much getting to their limits, and if I want to push this car any farther, give it some more boost, I was gonna need to upgrade those injectors. So what did I do? I went ahead and got me some awesome injectors that'll hopefully take care of all my fueling needs, and today we're finally gonna put them on. Alright guys, so the injectors we got are some Injector Dynamics 1050X injectors. Now these are some of the best injectors in the market. They are very easy to install, very easy to calibrate in your computers for your tune, and offer by far the best performance of many injectors out there. So today guys, we will be installing those. We're gonna need to do a few things like remove the fuel rails. It should be an easy swap. I've never done injector swaps before, so I'm gonna learn as I'm going, and hopefully you guys will see what it takes, and this will become kind of like a how-to, so that if you guys decide to upgrade your injectors, you can kind of go back and know how to do it. Alright guys, so here we go. Here's the engine bay. This is the fuel rail here, and the injectors are right on the bottom side of this. So we have to remove a few screws. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws to be able to lift this up. Now, before I do that, I want to go ahead and release the fuel pressure, if there's any, through this port here, using gauge of some sort, and that'll allow us to make it easier to remove some of these injectors and try to lift this up. Now we can go ahead and remove this and plug this right in. So we'll go ahead and just plug this in all the way. Make sure that it's nice and tight, that it's not going to leak. And as you can see, there's no fuel pressure because the car hasn't been turned on in over 2 days. And that's perfect. That means we don't have to drain anything, and that means we can go ahead and get started unplugging all the injectors and then removing the screws so that we can lift up on these fuel rails and remove the injectors. So all our plugs are disconnected, all our injectors are disconnected. Now we just have to remove these 4 fuel rail bolts, pop the fuel rails up, and swap out the injectors, guys. Alright, so all the bolts are out. So now, in theory, we should be able to just lift up on these and all around and move the fuel rail out of the way. So fingers crossed, guys. Let's hope this works. So there you go. As you can see, there we go. Everything's coming out. Grab it from the back side. Perfect. All right, so here you go. This is what the injectors I had before were like. So now to do this, I think I'm going to go ahead and remove the fuel rail so that I can do this off of the car and make it easier. So alright guys, so to remove this fuel rail, you have to remove this safety pin, and then you need something like this. This is a fuel rail removal tool, and basically all you do is you slide out this and you get the right size and you push in, and that releases a fuel rail. So we got to find the right size thing, so something like this, and see how it just slides on, and then it should be pretty straightforward, and you just push in. There you go. Now we've got the fuel rail completely off the car, and we can go ahead and start replacing the injectors. To remove these, it looks like they've got a clip. They got this clip that you slide out. It's a retainer clip, and then it's a very simple, just gotta pull. You gotta kind of pull on the, there you go. And then the last one, looks like the last two, the O-rings came out with them. So we removed all the injectors. We're gonna remove the O-rings, hopefully with something like a needle nose, something that won't damage the O-rings, and then we will be replacing it with these injectors here. So now it's time to plug this injector in. So actually this is gonna be should be pretty simple. It's just a matter of sliding it in all the way. There you go. So you got one there. Alright guys, all our injectors are in. Now we put back these retaining clips all the way around, and we go ahead and make sure that these injectors cannot basically slide out. So we are good to go, guys. Now let's go ahead and put this back on the car. Alright guys, so we've got our fuel rails, and now we're just gonna guide these back into their spots. So there it is, and all you got to do is start putting pressure down. So you got to make sure that all the O-rings are in place. So there we go, we've got one side, and then two sides. It's that simple, guys. Now we just gotta, now that they're in, put our screws back on so that the fuel rail sits properly. Alright guys, so all our bolts are torqued down. We've got everything in place. So now we're gonna go ahead and plug our injectors back in. Everything's plugged in. Now we just gotta plug in this fuel rail, and that should be pretty quick. Easy lock in there, and we put this safety latch in, and that's it. Well guys, that's it. It's actually very straightforward. As you can see, we've already swapped out injectors. Now we just gotta cross our fingers, hope that the O-rings and everything is set in place where it needs to, and that our fuel pressure holds when we put the key forward. Alright guys, so just inspecting around the injectors, making sure that there's no leaks and everything is perfectly dry all the way around. I can see, I don't see any signs of issues with the injectors themselves, and even here in this fuel line here. So, well guys, that is a wrap. The injectors are installed, and I am just waiting on the updated tune to be able to go and test drive and log and see just how much more headroom these injectors gave me versus those 77-pound injectors. I'm excited. Everything worked out really smoothly, and it's very simple. So if you guys ever have to upgrade your injectors for whatever reason, don't go to a shop. This is something you can definitely do yourself. Very, very simple. Everything's right on top. It was very, very easy. But if you guys are stuck around to the end, I got another surprise for you guys, and just wait till you see what else I got. Guys, remember how I said that I was fighting high intake temperatures? Well, with this tank here and this fuel pump here, I should be able to inject just enough water methanol to cool my intake temperatures way down. I am very excited for that, guys. This is coming up next. So, like always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking to the end. If you haven't, please subscribe, like, comment, talk to me. Let me know, what do you guys think? Are those 1050X injectors going to be enough for this power? I am only running 93. The goal would be to maybe do E85 at some point. And is this methanol injection kit going to be enough to keep my IATs down? I think it will, and I think it's going to make this car behave like an animal. I'm excited, and I really can't wait to try that out. The weather's also looking really clear. It's nice, it's cool, it's that boost weather time. So I'm excited for what's coming up next, guys. So if you haven't, again, please like, comment, subscribe, because I've got a bunch of other videos installing the methanol injection kit, going back to the track, maybe even with these bigger injectors, trying some more boost. Oh man, so many things, and I would love to have you guys come aboard and check this out. But until the next one, guys, hope you guys have a great one and enjoy your days.